Welcome back to Sefer Tanya. Today is Monday, the 22nd of Adar Sheni, and we've been speaking about the verbal articulation involved in some mitzvahs like Birkas Hamazon and Tefillah, and that the halacha states that you have to actually say Kriya Shema and say Birkas Hamazon. If you just think about it, it's not sufficient. So the requirement to say it is important. And now let's continue. Today, that despite the fact that you must say it, or else it doesn't work, it doesn't fulfill your obligation. You can't just think about it. Um, Despite that fact, there is still an importance in having the right kavanah, and that's today's Tanya. Let's continue with today's Tanya. Alpha Cain, nevertheless, Amru, our sages said, Tefillah o shar bracha b'lo kavanah hein kaguf b'lo neshama. That prayer or the remainder of brachas without intention, it's like a body without a soul. Perush, what does that mean? Ki kamo shekol habaruim sheba'olam hazeh yesh lehem guf neshama. That just as that every creation in this world, there is to it a body and soul. Shahim, that they are Nefesh Kol Chai V'Ruach Kol Basar Ish, the soul of every living thing and the spirit of all flesh. V'Nishmas Kol Asher Ruach Chaim Ba'apov, and the spirit of everything that has the soul of everything that has a spirit of life in its nostrils, Mikol Ba'alei Chaim, from all living things. V'Havaya Mechayet Kulam, and Hashem enlivens everything, Umahaviotam, and brings them into being, Ma'ayin Liyesh, from nothing into something, Tamid, always, Ba'or B'chayu Shemashbiya B'hem, in the light and the vitality that Hashem is putting into them, Shigam Agufa Chumri, that even the physical body, Va'afilu Avonim, Va'afar Hadoyime Mamash, and even rocks, like stones and dust, avonim v'afar hadoimim mamash, which are silent, yeshbo or b'chayos b'menu yisbarach. There is in these things light and vitality from Hashem, blessed be He. Shelo yichazor lihyod ayin be'eves b'kishaya, that they would not return to being absolutely nothing like before. So even though these things in the world exist as doimim, silent things, rocks, dirt, dust, but they have a spirit of life in them, which allows them to be. And if it weren't for that, then they would not be. Bafo became, despite all that, there is no comparison whatsoever at all between the level of light and vitality which illuminates the body, in relationship to the aspect of light and vitality that shines in the soul, which is the soul of all life. So we see the Alter Rebbe is in the middle of a thought. That sentence concludes today's Tanya, but where you can see where he's going, which is that the light and vitality that Hashem illuminates and vitalizes the body, it cannot be compared with the light and vitality that Hashem illuminates the soul, which is, so with that as a foundation, we'll see tomorrow why kavanah is important, because that has to do with the inner intention, that has to do with the vitality of the soul, which has a greater potential light. And so tomorrow we will get into the quality of kavanah. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.